Hello there everyone and welcome to Season 2 Event 11. Today we have the Marble Tower. Of course, this event will be another individual event today. So you see the track here is gonna be quite a different track from the Team Pursuit track of the test run. Here to show us how this run will work. See the test run today, we have some teams from the B League competing here. Some new teams that will be competing with us in Season 3. Be very interesting to see how they work. Looks like Chris Tacos are currently leading here in the test run. Lavenders are in second. Misty Mountains are in third. It's like Chris Tacos are going to win, but Lavenders bump into them. And the Lavenders will be able to come out on top here in the end. Chris Tacos will get second. And the Mountains will be getting third. And oh no, Plum Perfection, feigning behind. So let us take a look at the replay to see what happened in that heat. Even though it's just a test run, for some of these teams it's just as important as a main league event. See, Chris Tacos, they got out in front early on. Just they must have fumbled in the last funnel. And they did. Lavender's managed to overtook and get the win. So Lavenders will be winning that heat as we're going to get into the first heat of competitors very soon. And we are off. Who takes the lead early on? It is the Navy aircraft who takes the lead. They stumble out of the gate. So they get a tiny bit stuck, but they manage to unfree themselves. They still hold the lead. Crystal Cyclones are in second. IKEA Shop is third. Camel Hiders are in fourth. Looks like Crystal Cyclones now hold the lead. Camel Hiders are in second. IKEA Shop is third. Those are our top three at the current moment, heading into the final funnel. It looks like a lot of movement are happening. And the Camel Hiders will win, followed by the IKEA Shoppers. Who gets third? It's the Sticky Slimes out of nowhere, and Navy Aircraft finish fourth. Crystal Cyclones don't even advance. Midnight Warriors don't advance, nor Team Oasis or Team Smoke. Team Smoke has never been well known to be doing good in speed events. Minus Obstacle Maze in season 1. So I guess it makes sense that they were falling behind here. But look, Crystal Cyclones, they were doing so well near the middle of the track. They fumbled right at the end, losing to the Navy aircraft and the Sticky Slimes. Sticky Slimes kind of just really came out of nowhere in there. As we're now gonna move on to Heat 2. And we are rolling. Who takes the lead? It looks like it's Cat Size. No, it's actually the Cherry Chasers followed by the Aqua Surfers. And is that the Blood Moons in third place? Yes, and the Blood Moons, they take the early lead. Blood Moons are not doing as good as some people thought they could have. Especially since their season 1 domination happened. Looks like now the Snowy Wolves are taking the lead. Aqua Surfers are in second. Cherry Chasers third. Blood Moons fourth. Team Oreos up there. They could make a move. Be the Snowy Wolves getting the win. I had no idea who advanced there. You know that Cat Size will definitely not advance. So it's a good thing to look at the replays for just to see who advanced. See, looks like Blood Moons, they managed to get out in front early on here in the race. It's really been good for them since they haven't been doing as good in this season. And they have never really been known for their speed events at all, really. Looks like Snowy Wolves managed to win the race there. Aqua Surfers, Cherry Chasers look to advance possibly. I'm actually not sure, but we do have the 9th through 16th round to confirm that. And the Cherry Chasers, in fact, did out-advance. So they were in the advancing zone heading into the final funnel. Something must have happened there. Or I must have just not caught it simply. Cat Size, they take the early lead here. Crystal Cyclones are in second once again. And they do take the lead. No, actually they do not. Cherry Chasers take the lead. Cyclones get second. Cyclones get stuck only to get freed by the Cat Size. Heading into that final funnel. The Chasers are going to win, followed by the Crystal Cyclones. And it looks like the Gems managed to pass the Cat Size for third place in the end. Team Oasis will be getting 5th. Team Smoke will be getting 6, and oh no, Golden Baguettes, our host, will be finishing 8 in the end. This is quite a short track here, so there wasn't really a lot of chances for Golden Baguettes to overtake here. So I guess they must have really just stayed behind. How far behind the Gems were behind the Cats. I was kind of surprised that they managed to overtake in that last second there. I guess it wasn't really that surprising since they did manage to do the same thing back in Event 1. As we now manage to go on to our finals. Who will win this event? Looks like IKEA shoppers are getting out in front here. Aqua Surfers are currently in second. Team Oreo is also up there. And Team Oreo does in fact take the lead. Camo Hiders managed to take second there. Aqua Surfers are doing well. IKEA shoppers are still doing well. Team Oreo still has the Navy Aircraft are in second. Camo Hiders make an overtake in a place where there's no overtakes really. But at least there shouldn't be. And Team Oreo actually wins the event. Do not realize that happened very fast. No, the Blood Runes, they finished 8th. Team Oreo, they just won the event just like that. Guess that's just how fast this track is. So much as a big tower per se, but it is a tower in fact. Team Oreo, they were sort of dominating there with their reserve cookie, I think. The Navy Aircraft, no, the Camel Hiders actually for a second. Navy Aircraft will be finishing third here, so you gotta get into the podium ceremony. Will be the Team Oreo finishing first here today. She shows the Camel Hiders will be finishing second. Navy Aircraft will be finishing third. So you gotta show the standings. Team Oreo, they take the lead. The Camel Hiders have moved up to second. Navy Aircraft are in third. Team Oasis fourth. IKEA Shoppers are falling down to 5th. Aqua Silver 6th. Blood Runes to 7th. So we're going to see you in the next event, which will be the sprint. We'll see you then.